Hey guys, Chucky here, bringing you guys another Pokemon video, and we are back to the Monotype Tournament. This is actually the semi-final match, Matt versus Hawk, Steel versus Normal. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here, but first I gotta tell you guys that Vin actually forfeited to Alex, so there will be no Fairies versus Steel rematch. So unfortunately that is not going to happen, but we do have Matt versus Hawk, which is a rematch from the first round, I believe. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here and which of these two will be going on to face Alex, who is using Steel in the finals. We can have Steel v Steel here. It'll be very interesting to see if that does happen. Matt does have a good team. I'm going to bring you guys all three games too. So I don't know what happens in these games. I don't have any idea of any of these games. So this is all going to be blind. And we're going to see what happens in those sets, that set of three games. So Matt has a pretty good team against Steel. Of course, he has the Heliolisk, which has the Focus Blast. We've seen that. He has the Scaraptor, which has the Close Combat. We've seen that. He has the Diggersby, of course, who has the Earthquake. We've seen that. Actually, I don't think we have seen that, but it's been there. And we have the Pyroar, of course, has the Fire or Overheat, which is none of these Steel Pokemon really want to take, except maybe the Aggron, but I don't even think he wants to take it. So we're going to find out. We're going to see a lead of a Heliolisk versus the lead of a Scizor. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with that. Of course, Scizor is really weak to fire. He has the 4 times weakness. And the Heliolisk does not want to take a Bullet Punch from this thing because it is very fragile. So there we go. We see both of those. We'll see if he goes for a switch. No, he's actually going to take it with the Heliolisk. Heliolisk is going to go under half health. Ooh, it is a critical hit. He is going to go for the Volt Switch. Maybe predicting a Pursuit or something. I don't know. Heliolisk is going to take some damage from that Life Orb. But Scizor is under half health, which is going to be really good for Matt. Fat Joe's going to come out. Fat Joe's going to probably get him to switch from the Scizor. He's going to go for the Acrobatics. Once again, I think this thing doesn't have items on it. He's going to go for the Seismic Toss. Pretty good choice. There's nothing else that you really need to do at this point. You can't poison it if he does have Toxic. Here comes another one of these. We're going to see a Soft Boiled out of Matt. Fat Joe is going to go back up to pretty much full life and be really happy. Scizor is going to be at the edge, the brink of death, and he's going to go for another Acrobatic. Seismic Toss is going to come out here and going to be able to take out this Scizor here. So Matt is going to be up 1 Pokemon with an almost dead Heliolisk and half dead Chansey here. So Metagross is actually going to come out. We know he has the Hammer Arm. We saw that against Alex in the second round. So he's going to switch. He's going to go out to Toucan Sam, which could take it pretty well, especially with that Intimidate. But the Clear Body is going to block it, so nothing there. So the Hammer Arm's going to come out. He should be able to survive this pretty well. It does a lot of damage and leaves him at 50 health. Will we see a Bullet Punch from Metagross? If he has it, he does have the Bullet Punch, so down goes Toucan Sam. And Matt is not going to be very happy about that. We'll probably see him come out with a Pyroar here. And that'll be a good situation. No, he's going to actually go out the Heliolisk, which cannot take this. Oh, he actually doesn't go with the Bullet Punch, which probably would have killed. He's going to go with the Dark Pulse. It's almost going to kill the Metagross. And we're going to actually see an Earthquake here. Bullet Punch would have probably killed it, though. Probably the better choice. No reason to go with the Earthquake. But it worked out either way. Actually, Metagross kills himself for not going with that Bullet Punch, so that is unfortunate for Hawk. But we're going to see the Pyroar come out, good switch in. He doesn't really need to do anything else. We're going to see the Magnezone. Magnezone does not want to fight this thing. Pyroar, for some reason, is going to go for the Hyper Voice, which is resisted, maybe just to get rid of that Sturdy. But I think yeah, probably get rid of the Sturdy so he doesn't have to go for the Overheat. But the Thunderbolt is actually almost going to kill the Pyroar. It's going to survive. It's going to go for the Overheat. And down goes Magnezone. So Pyroar is going to be happy about that. He may switch out. He may switch it out now, just so it doesn't die to something. Oh, actually, it's going to kill itself with that Life Orb. So Pyroar is going to go down. His Toucan Sam is going to go down. And his Heliolisk is down, so he only has the Diggersby though, and the Diggersby is probably going to start tearing things up here with that Earthquake. Of course, he's Choice Scarfed, and down goes Kling Klang. No, Kling Klang's actually going to survive with the Focus Sash on it, He's going to go for the shift gear. He's probably going to be faster now. We'll have to see how that interaction works. Maybe we'll see a switch here from Matt going for something else. Yes, he actually does. He's probably going to go out to Chansey to take the shift gear. Yep, and there it is. Here we go. Or the gear grind, I should say. Not the shift gear. And Chansey is probably going to die to this. Oh, Chansey is going to eat it up. So, yeah, Chansey's going to actually die, though, to the Vice Grip. Vice Grip, very interesting move here. Don't really see that too often. So down goes Chansey. Out comes Bath Time. I'm not sure what Bath Time could do, but the grinding gear is probably going to take it out. And, oh, he's going to be able to eat this and go for a move. He's going to be at 4 life. We're going to see a tri-attack that's going to be able to kill it out. We know the Kling Klang is at 1 life. So down goes Kling Klang. Diggersby, though, is still alive. And Matt still has a chance here. So we're going to see the Mawile come out here. Not the best place for this Bath Time, for this Porygon Z. But not the worst place either. You might as well just use a move and sacrifice him. We'll see if he goes for the Sucker Punch or he actually goes for the Play Rough, which would be the better move here. But he actually does go for the Sucker Punch, so Bath Time is going to go down. And then Hawk is going to be in a much better place. So we're going to see Bugs come out. We'll see if we see a Sucker Punch, which might kill him. He is pretty fragile, but no, we don't see the Sucker Punch. We actually see the Earthquake. Mawile is going to die. Diggersby is very strong. Of course, has that stab Earthquake. We're going to see Aggron comes out here. We know he does not want to take an Earthquake, and he's going to have to. He might survive this just by the sheer fact he's so bulky, and he doesn't. He does not survive it. Down goes Aggron. Down goes the whole team. Down goes Hawk. Diggersby, though, taking over. We haven't seen him the whole tournament doing anything, but now we do, and he's actually going to get the victory in Game 1 against Hawk. And Matt's going to be up 1 game, and we'll see what happens in Game 2, and I will see you guys later.